No.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And off we go from Denver. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the line, pulled up after the 25.
More people can't afford health coverage. Due to the COVID relief law, you can pay less with financial help. In fact, 4 out of 5 customers can get a plan for under $10 a month. From doctor visits to preventive services to prescription drugs, these are quality plans. You can do this. You can have coverage as soon as June 1st if you sign up now at healthcare.gov.
Mahomes now on first down. Steps away to his left. He's going to use his legs. The game's first
Well, you heard the train say it.
yards. Brings up second down.
What's it?
That boy was in my car.
Mark?
That name.
Yeah.
He got the shirt. He was asking what my name was. I thought so I heard his name.
Yeah.
Somebody was turning me.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Yeah.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
Yes, we do. Impossible meat made from plants.
3 Derby Creams and 1 cream.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Nelson's got it here right side. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
Not Vesuvius. For real.
New from L'Oreal, Alpha Pro Hair 5 with protein. On weak hair, nothing remains better. Tested against
They'll get this out wide. It's Nelson with it. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Car insurance. You only pay for what you need.
Really? I did
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal. I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up first and 10 at the 20. After the turnover, here's Locke. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. On play action, Locke. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Block working out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Hey, 15.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On the carry, it's Muhammad. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Mahomes firing complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Silver.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he's got this down to the 35. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. Check. Pump. Motion.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. To throw again on 2nd down. Locke looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end. Yellow, yellow. Four down. Alert.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Play action. Now it's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Watch tight. Tight end. Echo. On the ball. On the echo.
Locke off a play action. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack.
Third down.
Mike 36. Mike. Zoom, fellas. Let's go. Hey, get in the weight room.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Torrey McTyer.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
A first down run, good for about 3. Second and 7 coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
Mike 22. Hey, Sunday. Got it, son.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Hamler now on the return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
Set.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now left side on the swing pass. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again. Locke. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Locke looks to throw it again. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Locke. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Vincent Smith, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Broncos 7. Brandon McManus.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Bradley Chubb. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Hey, 43, 43, 15, 43, 43. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes, a quick slant to Hill. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Let's go, baby.
First down, Chiefs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check three, yellow.
They'll run with Muhammad. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Okay, baby.
Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Yellow.
Looking to throw on second down. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Mahomes going to throw. Caught by Nelson left side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They wound up getting nothing out of that second down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10.
Hey. 4 down. 31.
And again, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Mike 27. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Hey, check in yellow. 27.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. He is going to find Hill here.
Get ready.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. So how about the turn of events there at the end of the half?
This is one where you go charging into your locker room having collected 3 points you didn't expect to get, and you look across the field and you see guys kind of pointing fingers at each other like, dude, how'd you turn it over and make us give up 3 right there?
Let's go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
All day.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Watch out for Hill on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Muhammad, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They go again with Muhammad. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game, so they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Ready. 90. Wolf. Delta. Come on,
From the gun, it's Locke.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. KJ Hamler, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Mike 27. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelsey. And all the way down to the 26.
Let's go.
Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 46 yards.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27.
On first down, Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Check 4.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Fire down these two. 480. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Set, 50, and let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Shotgun snap to Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Race don't travel. Race don't travel. Go. Check three. Check three.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Locke airing it out deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 39 that time. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Let's go now. 10 Tucson. Alpha.
On play action, Locke. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Torrey McTyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, QB. Come on.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And going deep. It got his man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards. Now Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Okay.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though, probably. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big pickup of 38. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Topper.
At the 41-yard line.
Block working out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Let's go. 15 Lonnie. We taking wins home. Hey. We're going 37's to Mike. Mike 37. Big stop. Ready, go.
Lock now on first down. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And now here is another interception. Cordray Tankersley with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's...
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones, able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Shift.
Operating from the gun. Lock. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Chiefs, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the mid-season